Hey, besties, family, friends, and everyone in between. I hope y'all are doing well on this day. If you did not know, my name is Ashley Goodman, aka Ash Slay. I have been a CNA since 2009. Okay. I have not worked as a CNA all of those years. Okay. I have taken many needed breaks, okay? Not from the residents. We love the residents. We know what to expect as a CNA or a medical professional from patients, clients, and residents, okay? And so it's the staff, though, that caused me to just, I'm opting out. I might just go do something different because I just don't want to, hurt feelings or have any type of drama going on at a job because I am not with how they run their facility. Okay. So I've had to have a lot of breaks from it. One good thing about that is when I do go back into the field of being a certified nurse's assistant, I'm fresh. I'm not worn out. I'm not overloaded. I'm not burnt out. I am all smiles, all patient filled with patience, okay? And I'm happy to be there. All right. I'm happy to be there. And the residents know it. They can sense it. Always get compliments. Oh, I hope you stay. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, it's just so refreshing to have a person like you that's actually smiling. And when a person tells you that, it's so sad to hear that. It's so sad. This video that I'm going to show you is just a sneak peek, or, we're like the fly on the wall in a situation inside of a home that leads many elderly people into nursing homes. Okay. And so we're going to watch these are fictional stories, okay? But they're true stories, okay? They're true situations, I should say it like that. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Here we go.
You could at least try and stay awake. It's not as if you had to do any of the work. Look at her. Oh, she's here, finally. Now don't you go making a show of yourself. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's great to see you. Come on.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello.
Sit down, love, and tell me how the flight was. Oh, it's great that you're finally home for good. I wish you could live a bit nearer.
Me too, but I'll visit whenever I can.
I know
Is
that.
Daddy not having any tea?
Oh, he'd only spill it. Drinking with straws is all he can manage these days. He's such a burden. It's become a full-time job.
Excluding people from conversation and talking about them disparagingly as though they aren't present is a warning sign. People who express indifference or anger towards the person they care for, or who blame that person for their own problems, may also...
Yeah. So, you find a lot of that in nursing homes. You find that a lot in nursing homes where you have, two CNAs in a room and they're talking about this person as if they're not even there. Okay. That's very discouraging for a person. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to want someone to be talking over your head like that. You speak up when that happens. And so why would you do that to a person who is still a human being, who still got feelings, who still has a brain, who still has a beating heart? Okay. Why would you do that to a person? Why would you do that to another human being? Because you don't look at these people as human beings anymore. Once they are not able to, um, you know, be themselves, or once they are declining, you decline your respect as well. That's crazy. So let's get right on into it. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
also resort to taking out their anger on the vulnerable person in their care. Early intervention can lead to better supports for the carer and repair the relationship between the carer and the dependent person.
Oh, will you turn the television on? My program is on at 8.
I don't want the television on. I've had a hectic day.
Ah, Hilda, come on, please.
I have to do everything around here. I'm entitled to a little quiet time.
Oh, will you help me up? I'm going to go to bed.
I said I needed a bit of peace and quiet. Can you not sit still and leave me alone?
Is everything all right? I heard shouting.
Daddy and I just had a silly argument. It's no picnic, you know.
Just a silly argument.
You look great. That's a new coat, is it?
Oh, it's just something I picked up before I came home.
Well, it's lovely on you.
It's very nice.
Really suits you.
Scolding someone for needing help or belittling their physical decline is a form of abuse. Withholding treats like a favorite TV program or meal is a form of abuse. Dependent people.
Yeah. So you see that a lot in the nursing homes as well. Where so the place that I just came from, okay, I was actually employed there. It did not last long. Okay. I put that 2 weeks in, okay, and we complete the 2 weeks and everything because you don't want to burn bridges, okay? But yeah. But anyhow, there's a woman there who she constantly, frequently, she has to use the restroom. She has to pee. Okay. And that's because she's on water pills and, and so we understand that. Some CNAs, they have the attitude or a disposition like, oh, here she goes again, ringing her call light again. She has to pee again. They're annoyed that she's on water pills. The lady is on water pills. Why are you mad? Or you just leave, you just leave a residence room and you tuck them in however whatever, get them settled, right? And then they put their call light on right away. And you go in there and say, I was just in here. Why didn't you tell me when I was in here that you had to go to the restroom? Okay? You would not say that to a resident. Come on now. That's not normal. There's nothing normal about that. Come on now. You are here to help and provide care. Okay? In this situation here, this wife is overwhelmed. She probably already halfway liked her husband before he started to decline. Okay? And now she's trying to be, a good wife and take care of him, right? And so she's probably pressured by family members to not put him in a nursing home and stuff like that. So, no one's there with them. And so she's able to really degrade him. And I would say that's the same type of treatment that he would probably get in a nursing home. That's sad. It's really, really sad. It's really sad. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right back into the video.
People will often excuse or conceal the fact that they are being mistreated. Intervention can help restore relationships that have been damaged by abuse.
Yeah, so that's another thing. These people are at their home by themselves. Okay? And the husband, he's declining, but he's not totally gone, okay? And so it looks like this is the daughter. And he wants to tell her what's really going on, but how is he able to really say that? How is he able to really say, your mom has been really, mistreating me. Your mom is mistreating me. Yeah, I think it's too overwhelming for her to take care of me. She's short tempered, and so a lot of people just don't want to mess up a situation because they think that it may get worse. He's probably afraid that the whole family is going to ship him off to a nursing home, and people don't want to go live in a nursing home. It doesn't matter really what. It depends on case by case, but most people will endure the treatment that they're getting at home um, to avoid going to a nursing home. Let's see. Let's see how this pans out.
Hilda,
In a minute, Dan.
I need to go to the toilet.
In a minute, Dan.
No.
Now, you want to get up. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not this. I can't take any more.
Sorry, Hilda.
Oh, why couldn't you hold on? I just wanted 1 minute to make the tea. I can't take any more of this. You're not the man I married.
Don't leave me like this, Hilda.
Let me have my tea. You won't be getting anything to drink after 4 o'clock anymore. I can't be up and down day and night getting you to the bathroom.
Neglecting basic needs is a form of abuse. Violence or the threat of violence is a form of physical and psychological abuse. Withholding.
Yes, it is. It seemed like he was already some elderly people, or most elderly people who are declining. Some don't know they're incontinent. And so that means that they can't help when they go, they can't tell when they need to go. Or they only feel the sensation when it's like right there. And so if you know your husband is declining, girl, we should have put that teapot down, okay, in the crackers and the cookies or whatever, and go and assist your husband, take him to the restroom. You don't want. I mean, first of all, he should have some underneath him, okay, for in case of accidents. You already know what it is, all right. You know your husband's declining, and so you need to take protocol in safeguarding everything that you need to safeguard to eliminate your frustration. That's what you need to do. And so, and then scolding him like that, like he's a dog that peed on the carpet, is crazy. Okay? No. We have to know that people, come on now. And then she said, "You're not the man that I married." Duh. Your husband is declining. We can't be selfish when we taking care of people at home like that. Come on now. You got to get yourself educated. Get yourself educated, get yourself prepared, you know. Um, it's a hard thing though. It's a hard thing. My grandmother, she took care of her husband as he was declining. And from what I hear, she did a very, very good job. I don't know if she got frustrated sometimes, you know, but it's a hard thing. It's really a hard thing. But it can be done. A good support system will help you alleviate some of that stress and some of that pressure that you have, you know. Um, so let's see. Let's see how this pans out.
Food and drink is an act of omission. This is a form of abuse. If you see signs that someone is malnourished, dehydrated, shabbily dressed, has body odours, or if they appear to be neglected in other ways, you should be alert to the possibility of abuse.
Bedtime. Huh? Come on, up.
Oh, well, take it easy. You're hurting me.
See. Dan.
Stay away from me. Don't hurt me.
Dad, what's happened? Your father's had a fall.
I think I've broken my arm.
What service do you require?
Hello, I need an ambulance.
What's your address?
It's 2 Westbrook Rise.
Ambulance on the way, okay?
Thank you.
It's all right, Dad. The ambulance is on its way.
She hates me. She did this to me.
We need to talk about this.
I didn't mean to hurt.
You should have told me you were finding it too much.
Mm.
In this scenario, the abuse escalated from mild physical and psychological abuse, handling the older person roughly, and speaking of his physical decline mockingly, to neglect and cruelty. Intervention can be a relief to both the abused and the abuser. If the difficulties Hilda was encountering had been identified earlier, appropriate supports could have been put into place. If you know an older person who is at risk or you suspect is being abused, or if you are a person who is at risk or is being abused, you can call Save the HSE information line on 1850 24 1850, Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This confidential service will provide you with the details of the HSE staff in your local area who can assist you, or visit the website www.
Okay, so it's really a sad situation. It's really, really, really sad that a lot of what you saw in that video happens in the nursing home with medical professionals in charge. It's the medical professionals that are demonstrating these what you saw this lady doing with her husband. Medical staff are doing with residents in nursing homes. Not all, but most. That's how they behave to residents. You know, we just saw in the last scene, she's like, okay, time for bed, and she's just not taking her time. Your husband can't even get up to use the restroom, ma'am. Can't even get up to turn the TV on, ma'am. Why would you just think that he's gonna hop right up like a spring chicken from off that chair? No. You take your time. Because, I mean, when a lot of elderly people stand up, they are dizzy, okay? They're dizzy, you know. And so you have to let them stand, ask them if they are okay. Ready now? You have to take your time. Anyway, the daughter came in, saw what was happening, called the ambulance, and now the situation is going to be resolved. I don't know how, but I just want you to see. I wanted you to see how a lot of these elderly people end up in nursing homes to where they are getting the same and worse treatment that they did when they were at home with their family members that were overwhelmed. And so now they get shipped to a nursing home with medical staff that are overwhelmed, that don't have an inkling of love really for them. No history, no nothing, you know. They are just basically a file in the computer